There's a fucking fly in here, that's it. What's up, Gacho Vida podcast coming at your ass. Spider G and Dario in this mother. Oh, fucking Sepan. About to talk about some news in here today. That ain't no lie. So, today we're going to talk about what everybody's talking about, which is that, what is it? That Minnesota fraud shit. See if somebody's going to go to jail or not. You know what I mean? And President Putin almost got assassinated by Ukraine. We'll talk about that. What else? Dario?
So far.
What else you have on the list?
That's it.
Yeah. So let's do our thing then, little brother. You know what I mean? Let's play this little clip from Nick Shirley. He's all over, going viral everywhere. We're gonna play a few shorts from this shit. Anybody watching any goddamn way? So then let's do it then. Play. Bye bye.
Leaders Early Learning Center. This building received over $3 million. Hello, how are you? I would like to see if I could bring little Joey, my son little Joey here. Is there paperwork or can I check out the daycare? No? Why can't I check out the daycare?
Martin's not here.
Okay, but if I can I get paperwork or anything to submit my son little Joey to come in here to daycare? We'd really like to put Joey in this daycare. We've heard great things.
Business card?
No, I would like your business card actually.
You talk to your manager.
Okay, can I speak with somebody? Where are the children at? Are there children here today?
No.
No children.
Yes.
Why are there no children?
Two up next door.
Would my son little Joey have friends to play with here?
No.
No.
Yes.
No friends for little Joey.
Yes. Sorry.
Ah, dang it. Well, have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.
So, little Joey would not be accepted to that daycare.
Joey's still homeless.
Joey's still looking for daycare.
And because little Joey couldn't get into a daycare, we went to an autism center, as they have been popping up everywhere as a rise of autism has occurred here in Minnesota because of the government funds that they're receiving. I tried to check my son Joey into an autism center.
We've been going to a lot of these daycare centers. We're trying to find a spot for our little boy Joey, but we thought maybe we could check him in the autism center because none of the daycare centers are open. Yeah, and how many kids do you guys have at this autism center?
I can't give you a number now.
Like more than 5?
Probably.
Probably, so you don't really know?
Yeah.
What do you guys think about like the fraud that's been labeled on the autism centers here? What do you guys do think about the fraud, or how come?
I was about to give them the benefit of the doubt, and maybe they don't know English. You know what I mean? So they can't. But that went out the window because that motherfucker spoke English.
The autism centers are popping up.
I can't answer.
What news? Are you a news reporter?
My name's Nick. We're doing a little documentary trying to find little Joey a spot to put himself in one of these centers here because there's
So why are you asking us about
the fraud.
and stuff like that?
Yeah, because we want to make sure we're going to legit business if we're going to bring our little boy Joey here.
This is not a Joey spot. Yeah. But that's our number. But this is we can't let you guys use.
Oh, okay. Thank you. So once again, little Joey, he can't even go to daycare, and now they won't even accept him if he has autism.
And again, no kids. Couldn't tell you how many kids they serve.
I love it. Yeah. What other ones you got in here? And then we're gonna break it down. We're gonna break it down because I know what it is. I know what's going on. Let's see this one. What's this? This is the one that went viral everywhere.
How deep is this fraud here inside of Minnesota?
It is far worse than anybody can imagine. You heard it's 7 to 10 billion and maybe more, and now the numbers have been revised and put out there publicly that they think it's more like 8 billion. How I got involved is that where my office is here in Minneapolis, I'm sort of in the heart of all of this fraud, and I would see these childcare centers. I said, well, there aren't any kids there. It's the middle of the day, and all I see are a couple of guys standing out front smoking, and then I'd go by another day.
You can't hear us, we're not in there. This is wrong.
Daycare, and I'd see the same thing. I said, well, where do these kids play? And so I started to go online and look, and I said, this place.
I think there's something wrong with that video.
I think you are right there, Daddy-o. Good job. So, these motherfuckers done stole some billions. And I wonder what the fuck's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Hey, look, I'm gonna find that speech of the governor. Have you heard that? I mean, this is something.
Closer. I'm about to show you how you can access the capital your business needs without putting up a king's ransom to get it.
Welcome back, everyone. Governor Tim Walz still defending and deflecting blame over the growing fraud scandal in his state of Minnesota. This is the FBI revealing they're on the case. Director Kash Patel confirming, quote, the FBI dismantled a $250 million fraud scheme that stole federal food aid meant for vulnerable children during COVID. That investigation exposed sham vendors, shell companies, and large-scale money laundering. The case led to 78 indictments and 57 convictions. The FBI believes this is just the tip of a very large iceberg, end quote.
Hey, there better be some fucking arrest, bro. Because look,
There is arrest, man.
no, but I'm talking about officials.
Yeah, like that
Because
guy.
this is they know what's going on, man. It's money laundering. They're going. The money's going to through these companies and going to what's that country called? They're from Somalia, and then coming back in their pockets. Like these, the governor, all that shit. The Democrats, man. That's what it is. The Democrats. That's what some people call them. But it's a big fucking scam, is it?
Well, that's a lot of money going through the system.
And
them not know nothing about it.
No, they know about it, but I bet you nothing happens to them.
Well, they're claiming they don't know nothing about it.
I bet you nothing happens to them.
Shit, I don't know.
But we're the criminals, that's it.
I don't think Donald Trump's going to let that slide.
But it's just all he can do is talk. He can't do nothing.
Send the
It's
FBI
FBI,
down there,
yeah.
which the FBI's already there.
Read the comments, man. Somebody said something.
So the FBI's down there investigating.
Look, she knows about it. They get benefit numbers and charge it to the kids. They split it up between them.
My thing is,
But they're in the billions.
I want to know the owners of those companies. Where are the owners at that went actually opened up those businesses?
Why you don't go fucking whoop their ass?
Yeah.
Nah, but
I'm just curious on how they living. Because if all that money is going through
They
their
probably live
businesses, how are they living?
they probably don't even know what's going on, man. It's the government that just did a fucking thing on them, bro. Y'all know.
That's not even possible.
Nah, they. I mean, I'm just saying.
For you to go open up a daycare, an actual business, because you gotta, open up, your account. You gotta show ID. You gotta register everything.
It's just that that's the biggest criminals in our country are the fucking ones that make the rules for us, man. That's what's crazy. We gotta fucking, ain't that some shit? Let me see. I want you to hear the governor's fucking speech. He's blaming it on white people. He said some white people got to be held accountable. I know a white person that should be held accountable. The one that said that shit.
Said he would pull it up.
What's his name? He was about to be vice president. Do you believe that shit? Oh, no, they can't see that right now. But I'm about to type in. What's his fool's name? There it is.
Massive welfare fraud. Federal authorities say could total over $9 billion.
The fraud is not small. It isn't isolated. The magnitude cannot be overstated.
Oh, they are going big.
What we see in Minnesota is not a handful of bad actors committing crimes. It's a staggering industrial scale fraud. It's swamping Minnesota and calling into question everything we know about our state.
That's Thursday, though.
But Tim Walz and his administration are pushing back, saying
Tim
there was
Walz.
only...
His name is Tim Walz.
Welcome back, everyone. Governor Tim Walz still defending and deflecting blame over the...
I'm about to find that for you there. Little audio. Tim Walz comments. Tim fucking Walz. Nah, that's Tim Wills, but he typed it wrong. That's it. Tim Walz responds. Okay, there it is.
But first, federal agents on the ground in Minnesota. The government says a massive investigation is underway in the state over more allegations of widespread fraud. This after a video claims child care centers that receive millions in federal funds sit empty. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem says federal officers are now going door to door, as FBI Director Kash Patel calls it the tip of a very large iceberg. It's the latest in a wave of widespread fraud allegations that have the state's Democratic leadership scrambling and Republicans calling for swift justice. News Nation has been following this story closely for months. Our own Rich McHugh spent time on the ground to get to the bottom of the scandal. According to prosecutors, half or more of the roughly $18 billion in federal funds that supported 14 Minnesota-run programs since 2018 may have been stolen. Republican House Oversight Committee Chairman James Comer told Blake Berman he's calling on whistleblowers to come forward.
Well, I applaud News Nation for doing some tremendous investigative reporting. We've got whistleblowers coming forward. We welcome more whistleblowers in more states to come forward and reach out to the House Oversight Committee.
Minnesota's Governor Tim Walz is responding to the latest claims, defending the state's response. In a moment, we'll be joined by a local reporter who is uncovering new details in this story. But first, News Nation's Joe Khalil is here, and he has the latest in the investigation and what Governor Walz is saying about it. Joe, what do you know?
Yeah, so you mentioned that his office has responded. They sent us a statement. I'm going to read it in part. It says that the governor has worked for years to crack down on fraud and has asked the state legislature for more authority to take aggressive action. He's strengthened oversight, including specific investigations into the facilities, one of which was already closed, that we saw in that social media video. So, look, Chris.
They on some bullshit. I want to see the one where he's. Oh, here it is. Look.
Welcome back, and joining me now is Democratic Governor Tim Walz of Minnesota. Governor Walz, welcome back.
That way he looks like it. He looks like he knows.
Good to be with you, Kristen. Thanks for having me.
It's great to have you. Thanks you so much for being here. I do want to start with the tragic shooting of the two National Guard service members. In the aftermath of the shooting, as you know, President Trump has responded by vowing to crack down on
get your
refugees,
certificate, boy.
including
See, it should be easy to find, man. They don't want nobody to see that shit. You know what I mean? That is. Huh? Like that.
Welcome back. So, happening now in Minneapolis, the Department of Homeland Security is conducting an investigation.
They're loud here, this motherfucker, boy. What you got to say, that is? Read the comments, see what they're talking about. Hey, y'all want to hear a new beat? See if y'all like it. And I ain't got to worry about getting fucking sued by it or what, you know what I'm talking about? Made from scratch. I see way here, fucking scratch. I know we ain't learned how to do that. We're trying to figure that out. No, we did put the topic. But we got to do the thumbnail thing. Dario, look. We need help. We need what do they call them? Moderators. You see that there? Can you read that?
You see my phone one.
Did you see they tried to kill Putin with some drones? Read that way. Find that shit. That's it. They tried to drone Putin. If that shit would have happened, would have been in a nuclear war. Because they would have dropped a nuke on Ukraine.
Post something up on that one.
What?
On Putin. Why they try to take that fool out?
On Putin? Yeah, we're about to work on that. We're gonna get that right. Thank you for the advice. We should chop it up and look, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get on. We're gonna be the #1 podcast in the fucking world, and the #1 Chicano podcast. That ain't no lie.
You gonna find somewhere?
Yeah, but I'm reading the comments. They're talking to us, fool. They're talking to you. They're asking for your name and everything. Dario, you're in there. Ese. What was it? Putin. Look, allegedly carries out a drone attack on Russia. On Putin's house, they say. Putin's home targeted 91. Damn. You know about that, Ariel?
Heard about it.
Hey, how we sound? In years, this fool. You heard about it, Ariel? Look at that. What's crazy is while he's over here, the president from Ukraine is over here trying to get a peace deal. Same day where they fucking
trying to take him out.
Trying to take out Putin. Yeah, out of here.
You think he's gonna want peace now?
Putin's gonna want a piece of that ass. He want a piece of Zelensky's ass now. That's the kind of piece he's talking about. And there it is.
Yeah, man. Put something else.
Thought I was fucking lying, motherfucker, huh?
Put something else on where they're talking about it.
I want
something quick.
Something quick, huh? You like the quicks. You like the quick stuff, huh?
I like the quickie.
You like the shorts, huh? You're one of the shorts. Let's see what CNN says about it. They're probably lying about it. No? Not fuck CNN. Let's see this. Oh, that one's not even in English. That's but a good thing I speak Russian. Is it still on?
Just in
Yeah.
the Situation Room that Russia is accusing Ukraine of attacking one of President Vladimir Putin's residences overnight. It's a claim that the Ukrainian President Zelensky strongly denies. CNN senior international correspondent Fred Pleitgen is joining us right now. Fred, you've spent a lot of time reporting from Moscow. What do you make of this accusation?
Accusation. They did it, motherfucker.
Yeah, it came from the Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, Wolf, I would say about an hour, maybe a little bit more before or ago. And this was a press conference from Sergei Lavrov with some audio where he accused the Ukrainians of attacking a residence of Vladimir Putin in the Novgorod region, which is fairly close to Moscow. Now, the Russians are saying that 91 UAVs, drones, were used in this attack, that these drones were shot down, and that there are no reports of casualties. Now, the Russians, of course, irate about all of this. Sergei Lavrov, the Russian foreign minister, Wolf, coming out and saying that the Russians are going to have to rethink their negotiating position, accusing the Ukrainians of terrorism. And the Ukrainians themselves, by the way, also very quick to react to all of this.
You see how
Volodymyr Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, denying that the Ukrainians attacked this residence, claiming that the Russians are trying to stoke discord between the United States and Ukraine, of course, right after that very important meeting took place between Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky and President Donald Trump in Mar-a-Lago.
You can't believe that because you know that Putin is trying to end the war and Zelensky's trying to keep going with the war. So why would he want to fucking escalate it? You know what I mean? What makes more sense, Russia to lie about that so they can get into war with the United States, or Ukraine really doing that so they can get into war with the United States, so the United States can go help them out? You know what I mean?
Shit, I think Russia just wants to fuck them up, honestly.
They both hate each other. For what I heard in the streets. Hey, let's watch some fucking shorts, man. Fuck it. Just some fucking shorts. I better get by. Like we did the other day. That shit was tight. Some funny shorts, I bet.
So I just got pulled over. I was doing about 70 and a 55. And this cop, he asked me, he said, "You know why I pulled you over?" I said, "No clue." So he said, "You just going 74 and a 55. He said, "Let me have your driver's license."
The
Why don't we have carpenters like this in the United States anymore? He is the king of production framing, Larry Hahn. He doesn't waste a single second. Look at how he cuts the plywood. He measures first with his tape.
Hey, I ain't even
and
gonna lie.
uses his thumb
I used
as
to
a
do it like
guide
that.
against the board.
Now I do it
The
different.
line is perfect.
That's it.
Now he just...
Yeah. Fucking scary motherfucker. Throw the package at the bottom.
It was like the small balls, not the big ones. Not the red ones, the small ones.
Look, FedEx is better than Amazon, is what they're trying to say. Get up. What they trying to say right? Not all delivery drivers are the same.
What is it? What is this? Oh, you want me to do you the favor?
They put an eye ring on the front of the studio.
FedEx
We're gonna start fucking watching these photos.
Look, FedEx.
Lo que pasó, y yo estuve en el ring,
Mira, habla español este güey.
momento,
You know that is?
y toda la gente me echa la culpa que es que yo empecé por un cabezazo y quién sabe tanto.
I know that.
En el
Look,
vestidor
remember
le
this
pedí
shit?
al señor Joe Cortés, dije,
Remember this?
señor Joe, yo sé que usted es parejo,
Joe Cortés es el
sí,
referee.
usted es
That fool right there from
limpio,
Kansas City.
pero déjeme le digo una cosa, el momento que él
He
me
was
suelte
fucking up,
codazos, yo le voy a
Mayweather too,
decir
remember
a
that?
usted, y si no hace nada usted, yo bajo de mí, de lo que yo voy a hacer, también voy a hacer
whole
cochino.
vato.
Me quitaron un punto, pagué mi error y entonces ya dije, Víctor, ¿qué traes? ¿Por qué hiciste eso?
Remember that
Está
shit?
bien, ok, hey, Floyd,
Look.
bro, un abrazo, hasta un beso, bro, disculpe que no fue, me agarré en un momento y disculpe, y estaba hablando el referee y me metí un cachetado, la cachetada no pega fuerte, pum, ok,
You remember that?
ref, ok,
I'm not talking about it.
y vámonos, y me
Get up.
zumbó, pero luego me paré, pero para mí no pega fuerte, y me paré y sonriendo,
Racist.
Lo que pasó, y yo estuve en el ring, yo sé, yo viví el
I'm
momento.
talking about some
y
racism.
toda la
There it
gente
is
me
right
echa la
there.
culpa que es que yo empecé por un...
It's a Pepsi truck without a lift gate.
Dude driving
Ya va a
this
salir el
truck
pinche Undertaker.
got a good pair of eyes. Check this out.
It's a Pepsi truck without a lift gate. You never trust them without the lift gates. It's not what you think inside there. If there's no lift gate, but it's room.
You go bust them, man.
Show you
Oh,
how perfect it is.
Hey,
What do you think's
no.
inside that trailer?
Oh, here we go.
Pepsi's? No.
He's trying to say it's full of coke.
You want to catch up to me?
Hey, what are you doing with that flag here?
I don't know, man.
Brother, you are not Hispanic. You are Native American.
There you
just
go.
like
Here's
me.
your topic,
We are
Dario.
one people divided by colonial borders. You see the symbols on this flag? These symbols are Native American symbols. The eagle on the flag symbolizes Huitzilopochtli, the Mexica native sun deity. The serpent represents wisdom Quetzalcoatl. The nopal cactus is sacred plant of Tenochtitlan. The cactus is growing from a stone rising from water. This represents Tenochtitlan, meaning Tenochtli, stone cactus fruit, Tlan, place of. The Native American prophecy said the Mexica would find an eagle on a cactus growing from a rock, and that location would become Mexico City. You are the descendants of the Mexica, also known as the Aztecs, who migrated from the American Southwest to the Valley of Mexico thousands of years
Hit
ago.
that fool or not,
People
it's
were
it.
Ute Aztecan people, speakers of the same language as the Shoshone, Ute, and other Southwest tribes. Your ancestral homeland is here with me, no colonial borders. Brother, you always been home. You are not an illegal alien. Hey, what are you doing with that flag here?
I don't know, man.
Brother, you are not
That
Hispanic.
Indian
You are
about to
Native
sound more
American,
whiter
just
than
like
them.
me.
You know?
Man, if y'all don't think the spiritual world is real, check out this guy's story.
The bartender slipped me a note. Don't leave.
The heavy dirt above would pour in, meaning it would
Hey,
fill
what?
the space inside.
You want the
Fight
5
this
years?
coming up,
Take
wait.
it
Data,
today, because after today,
All right, what?
5 years is
Fight
gone.
this coming up.
Oh, Lopez and some fool from that. You know the native from he's from Great Britain. He's not from right here.
Nah, you're tripping. This
Yeah.
pull it up.
Let's see. What is it? Lopez
Lopez and
versus Stevenson or something?
nah, him and
There it is. Yeah, right here. Damn, it already happened. Way.
what? I ain't waiting to the 31st next month.
No, I can't wait for that shit. Oh, we got some sick. Look. Let's see this one.
Shakur Stevenson understands something very important. You don't become one of the best in the world. by beating the man everyone expects you to beat. You become the best by challenging the man everyone warns you about. Let's be clear. Shakur Stevenson had another option. Lamont Roach was right there. A respectable fight. A controlled fight. A fight where Shakur's skills likely dominate the narrative. But Shakur didn't want respect. He wanted legacy. He wanted the fight that makes...
Nah, I ain't talking about it.
Dude, pull up some of Shakur's highlights. Like, I ain't never seen that guy fight, man. Have you?
I've seen some of his highlights. He's supposed to be one of the baddest motherfuckers around.
Show us some good highlights on that dude, man.
Well, highlights.
Newark, New Jersey! Shakur Stevenson!
Wanted to test him. Oh! A knockdown score halfway into round one for Shakur. What a statement this could be for the young Stevenson. Shakur, here's the first one, Timmy.
Mid-distance range right there. Simeon standing there right in front. I think he threw a little lazy jab. Shakur comes around that with a short.
You see the 1 year age advantage for Shakur Stevenson. 1 inch height.
With Caraballo, he knew he would be class skilled, and he goes down here in round number 6.
21 wins, 10 rounds.
For the right hand, and Shakur meeting him with the straight left hand.
Oh, and there's a knockdown scored with a left hand. Pinpoint accuracy and timing from Shakur Stevenson. Absolutely perfect left hand. Uppercut. Backs it up with a straight left. Remember what Yoshino said about doubting Shakur's power. And remember what Shakur said.
Judging, engaging the technique of his opponent, Shakur. So,
nice. That was a left hand that hit right on the belt line, and it backed up Yoshino. And now Yoshino covers up, absorbs those punches, and then places a left hand to the body. 2-punch combination. Moving up to 140 pounds. 135 is the real estate you want to be in, folks, right now.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now Yoshino tries to come in and place anything he can. Yoshino, even in some of his biggest wins, have taken punishment. That is another shot, and that's enough.
What do you think? Yeah, but who you going for?
I'm not really big on Lopez, to be honest with you.
I'm not either. We got 3 other fucking hard ass Chicano.
But first,
hey, hold on. We got some hard ass Chicano bosses right now. Well, 3 of them undefeated. I ain't even gonna mention who they are. I said, what? I don't fucking want to. Hey, sponsors here? Is our producer back yet from the block? Went to get a sack or something.
What?
Nigga, let's just watch some sports.
You filled the whole thing up with this.
Man, what are you doing? You ain't talking about shit.
Illinois. What?
What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, we watch this. We watch
I just want to for you.
Take your motherfucking ass the fuck home. Let's
You actually
it is up this street.
Yeah?
$11.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You use the green handle.
Yeah, I know.
That's decent.
Hey, that's like one time Looney. He was trying to sell me something. I forgot what it was, but I was like, he said the price. I said, man, that shit's fucking cheaper at Walmart. He said, well, then take your punk ass to Walmart. Fucking food. Check this beat out, y'all, in case you didn't hear it. How dare you? Hey, I got something for you. Homie Bandit just since you like fishing so goddamn much. This motherfucker goes fishing once a fucking week.
He said once a week. Yeah, right.
Way more than that. He was born on a fucking boat.
I'm going fishing tomorrow with.
He's Cuban, that's it. In case you don't know.
Primo.
What?
I'm going fishing tomorrow.
Prove it. Prove it, that's it. By showing your fucking culo.
Hey, Primo.
What?
I'm thinking about starting my own
podcast?
Fishing channel.
There's a lot of authors out there love that fishing shit, boy. I ain't even lying. Boy. Hold on. Homie just sent a fucking... I ain't even seen it yet. I'm serious. I really haven't. I like Blue Devil when he said, hey, when Blue Devil says, I ain't seen this video yet. He ain't out right, motherfucker. Then he contradicts himself. Hey, he's the homie though. Ese. Puro pedo. What is that? Yeah. That's some shit. Oh, that wasn't on fucking YouTube. Stop it right here.
In a few seconds, I will play a sound. Comment which one you hear. Penis. Apparently, if you hear Dahlia, you are depressed, and if you hear Rose, you have ADHD. In a few seconds, I will play a sound. Comment which one you hear. Penis. Apparently, it...
I knew it was gonna be some fucking hot shit accent.
You gotta put some shit on or what?
What you want me to put on that here? No, these fools talking about it. I like these fools channel right here. Yeah.
Passenger seat.
Asha, anything you want to say to taxpayers? She isn't talking.
They got their guns out.
A violent scene in South Minneapolis on Monday as ICE zeroes in on this car. New video from a neighbor shows ICE shattering the window before detaining the male driver. Minutes later, agents detain the woman in the passenger seat.
Asha, anything you want to say to taxpayers? She isn't talking to 5 Investigates, but in court, Asha Hassan admitted to a years-long scam through her business, Smart Therapy.
Guys, this is unbelievable. You have the Feeding the Future program, which is feeding people that are desperate. They were bilking that, sending it back to Somalia. Autism, taking kids, putting them into programs they don't need, but they took the money, gave it to the parents, and they sent it back to Somalia in many cases.
New today, federal prosecutors announced now a second fraud case in the autism program. The owner of Star Autism Center in St. Cloud, Abdi Najib Yusuf, is accused of using a strikingly similar technique to steal more than $6 million taxpayer dollars.
Now, we're talking 15, 20 billion, right? For reference, the entire gross domestic product of the nation of Somalia is $12 billion.
Wow, guys. So it gets worse than we ever thought it would be.
Daycares, autism, scams.
I already found all the videos that
Minnesota Leering Center. That is the epicenter of it all. Nick Shirley, hey, he's a beast, bro. He exposed it. That video got like 100 million views, bro.
I saw it everywhere.
100 mil. He been going crazy.
He's good.
Yeah,
100 mil on
he
each
did a good job.
So how did a 23-year-old person that just records on their phone expose more than the FBI themselves?
Bro, the FBI is incompetent. Like, how did we have Doge and y'all didn't uncover this fraud?
Doge didn't
incompetent means
like I just find like a lot of this hard to believe. Nobody's going to jail. We talked all that crap during election season. Oh, we coming after all the corruption. And now we have a state with corruption, with the government leaders allowing the corruption, involved on the corruption, and nothing's been done.
Yeah, they do have to figure that out. But
27 million.
I will say under this administration, it's being exposed though. Because Doge did. I can't say nothing about Doge.
They did get
Doge doing what they're supposed to.
But it's like y'all campaigned on being on top of this fraud, and now we finding out this fraud. This dude have done more on exposing the fraud, and now it's like, can Cash Patel and Pam Bondi drop some charges?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Tim Walz need to get some charges.
No, that's the problem.
Or is it becoming more
That's what I'm saying. Somebody gotta go to
increasingly
jail.
clear that government elected officials can get away with anything? Because Ilhan Omar allowed this fraud. She brought them people here.
I think Cash Patel and Pam Bondi have been the biggest disappointments in the cabinet.
Oh, 1,000%. That's why Dan Bongino said, I can't sit here with y'all. Y'all tearing up my reputation. Y'all
Because
tarnishing
I really
my
was
name.
thinking, man, he was talking that ish before he got in there.
Boy.
Guys, it gets really bad. Here's a little taste of it.
Hello, we'd like to ask where the money's going.
Watch out.
What do you guys think about the fraud that's taking place here in Minnesota?
I don't think anybody is enabling fraud to happen.
Hold Governor Walz accountable for this.
That's the black dude I was
What
talking
was
about.
this
I
money
thought it was-
spent on? 1.26 million. What was that? There aren't any kids.
Answer the question. Are there children? There's no children inside this building.
Potentially the largest fraud scandal in U.S. history is taking place in Minnesota, as literally billions of dollars have been funneled through Somali-ran fraudulent businesses. So much fraud, it could actually almost replace the entire GDP of Somalia. These fraudsters have worked hand in hand with the Minnesota government as they enabled billions of dollars to be given to fraudulent businesses underneath welfare purposes. Some of this money eventually landed in the hands of terrorist groups in Somalia like the Al-Shabaab, and others enriched themselves all at the U.S. taxpayers' expense. And in this video we will break down all of the fraud from start to finish, from going to the fraudulent businesses and confronting the people who are making millions of dollars from the government. And we will also be confronting the incompetent government leaders who let this fraud happen. And to make this happen, I met up with a man who's been doing his own investigation for years now, as he has seen the fraud firsthand. His name is David. Let's get into this and be prepared to be shocked.
Here at Future Leaders Early Learning Center, this building received over $3 million. Hello, how are you? I would like to see if I could bring little Joey, my son little Joey here. Is there paperwork so can I check out the daycare?
Yeah, we're seen this shit.
No.
All right.
Why can't I check out the daycare?
I guess we'll call it a fucking day. We're getting better at this shit. We're gonna go harder.
Okay, but if I can't get paperwork or anything to...
Trust. Get the fuck out of there, man. Who was it?